Good day.
They'll never see me coming.
Hello. How's it going, Billy? We're back.
So dark. Perfect.
I have to change my settings here. It's going good, you're not really back. Okay, well, don't worry about it. I'm not sure how much time I can put in anyways, but it's been some time since I played. Just gonna do it slow in hardcore, and then I'll probably die and then I quit. Ooh, 2 open socket leather armor. Blessed run. Yeah, I mean, I played actually World of Warcraft and not really something. Yeah, I mean, I could potentially stream it, I guess. I don't really have the audience for it, anyways. Now I don't have any all hits, but you. Short bow. Need to go a bit meta. Vitality, vitality, keeping us alive. I wonder if I should join the public game though. Oh no, where's the last one? There is the last one. It is the last one, right? It is the last one. There he is. What?
The rogue's test is done.
Hey Josh, how are you doing? Did you also start the new season? I didn't even get the waypoint for cold plains. I'm such a noob. A large town. Whoops. Ooh, 1 to 5 lightning damage. That's cute. That is cute. Doing good. Also, assassin season, not bad. Good choice. Good choice. Oh, ghostly. Ouch. Don't hit me. Help me, Flavi. Ouch. They're gonna make it. I'm so strong. Quilted armor. Whatever. Actually wanted the reju potion. And then we do this. And then we do this. Ah, I love these maidens or whatever they're called. Best death sounds. I've seen some die already. Player died to Andy Act 1. Well, at least it's early, you can restart. Bishy Bosch. Boink, boink, boink. I don't know. Maybe if I die, I just play solo offline or something. Like, I played the new season of Diablo 4, but I don't know what it is, but it's just not the same. Numbers are too high. It's only about playing the right builds. I feel like there's less variety in builds than in D2R for some reason. I don't need keys. Where am I going? I don't know. I was thinking of joining a public game. I think that would be nice. Hey Chloe, you missed ladder start. Actually, it's only been 7 hours since the ladder start, so hop on. Some of the boys and also me, we are playing hardcore this time around, so it's gonna be interesting. We didn't start together since, I don't know, ladder start times are also bad for some regions. I mean, for me it's 2 a.m. in the morning, I just cannot do that currently. So yeah, hop on. I don't. I think there's some. Sorry, my mic is not really tuned correctly. Wow, that hurt. Love hard combat work though. Well, then join later. There's no rush. There is no rush since we are playing hardcore. I'm getting that mercenary for sure. For sure. I think this was here. Wow, repairs durability. Fresh. Take your time and enjoy. Yeah, exactly. We even got a patch of some bug fixes. How neat. Technically, Blade Through Assassin is better now if you play with a mouse and keyboard, so that's kind of neat. That is kind of neat. I want something. Faster hit recovery. I don't know if 10% does anything, but there we go. Oops. Spend all my gold on town portals. That wasn't the plan. It's gonna be a classic letter from GG Res and swap to regular letter. Is that a thing? I didn't know. I didn't even know. Sounds like a plan though. I used to watch you a lot when I played T2R, but it's been a while playing Minecraft. Oh yeah, cool. I mean, it's been a while for me too, so... I actually have to get used to the controls a little bit because I was playing Diablo 4. All come to me and die. I need my Blade Sentinel one more level. We're good. Oh. Yes, there we go. Wait, no, I'm level 5, not level 6. Damn it. One more level. Can I already put some points? No, no, no. It seems like a lot of people went to D4 after Loot 2.0. Yeah, Season 4 was kind of nice, but Season 5, I don't know. My problem with D4 is the discrepancy between the top end builds and builds that I want to make is so high. I mean, we have the same thing in D2R in a way, if you go off meta, but in D4, it's not about like just beating hell, right? I mean, here in D2R, I think the challenge lies in if you make an off meta build to beat hell and be viable to farm something, you know, farm Travincal or farm Terror Zones or farm cow level. And ever since we got that juicy patch that made a lot of more builds viable in that way, it's kind of cool to try out new things or play like, well, for me, I like Blade for the Assassin. And then Diablo 4, I have to find a build that is fun to me, that I like to play. And last season it was Incinerate Sork. And maybe I should have played it again, because the Barrage Rogue that I'm playing now is nice and I like it, but the variation that I'm playing is just miles behind the best one. So it's kind of, I don't know. But still, it's a good game actually. And it's fun. It's fun to slay a lot of demons. I don't like how letters aren't fully fresh. There's some progression from the previous that carries over. What do you mean? You mean in D4? There is the Renown, which nobody wants to do a second time, ever. But, I mean, they tried to make it fully fresh, but then there was a lot of community backlash around Renown, around even the statues of Lily, I think, but that might have been from the beginning. There still is a lot of people saying, hey, we don't want to do strongholds again. Some people say, I do want to do strongholds. Some say, give us all the waypoints already. I guess my problem with D2R is it's not about the journey. It's not about the leveling to 100 or whatever is the max level. It's about getting there and then starting the game. And that's similar to like what happened to World of Warcraft, which changed to it's only about the end game and not about the journey. And like in World of Warcraft Classic or Vanilla, it's more about the journey, the leveling journey to 60, which is an enjoyable journey. So what they do in D4, or what they did over the last 2 seasons, is they made the leveling so trivial that you can reach level 100 in a few hours. It's the same with Diablo 3, and I don't like it because I think leveling is one of the most fun parts of the game. But then again, in Diablo 4, you cannot find items before World Tier 4 that will still be relevant in the late game. So in Diablo 2, there's items, even sometimes on normal, that is relevant or that is good in hell to carry for a long time. But especially like in Nightmare, you can make your Spirit Shield, you can get your Skin of the Viper Magi, and some other stuff that might even be maybe not late game, but for like farming, it's good. And in D4, you replace everything, and everything is just, yeah, it doesn't carry a purpose anymore very quickly. And then you still get showered with a lot of loot, with a lot of legendaries, and I think there's too many items dropping still. But then again, for me as well, it's more casual, right? And then I have an easier time finding the pieces for my build, so maybe it's okay. Haven't really thought about it lately. But leveling and gear progression is very neat in Diablo 2. And then even in Diablo 2 is my criticism, then you reach a point. Oh, sorry about that. Even D2R, which is my criticism, there's a point where you have a fairly good end game gear, or like, let's say, farming gear. But then for the next significant drop to occur, it takes a long time, like a really long time. Like, think about like dropping in Burr rune, or a Jar rune, or a Griffin's, or whatever have you, and that's a bit too long, I think. It's a bit too long of a grind. I'm not saying like just drop it whenever, but it's a bit off-putting when you like hours and hours of grind and you haven't any significant drop, especially in offline mode. Although you can pump it to P8 if you're able to do P8 and have a bit more chances. As in Battle.net, you can at least trade some of the stuff, but a lot of the stuff that drops is just not valuable at all pretty quickly. So that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of what I don't like at the end game. It's more of a connection in your gear and D2R. Yeah, that's true. And in D2R, if you reach a point where it's not very efficient to grind, you can use gear to found to make a new character. That's also cool. And well, in D4, what they did is, for example, the codex. You can use the codex, and I like the codex actually. For the way that Diablo 4 is structured, right? Because you need these legendary powers to do anything, and you need the tempering to do any damage. And I think there also lies in the problem that it's so mandatory that gear, it's too gear dependent. Like in Diablo 2, you can play through the game with a naked character. Not everybody, not every class can do it, but most classes can do almost naked, at least, because skills and skill levels are really important, and you have a lot of skill points, and you can put in the skill points. And in Diablo 4, you really need the legendary powers to do anything meaningful. So you're really gear dependent. And all the restrictions, like you cannot wear this or that if you're a Sorc or a rogue or whatever, like they really, like from the beginning, it opens a bit now, but from the beginning it was the developers, they are determining your build. You know, like in D2R, for the most part, I can choose what a build I will make, and I can mix and match, like uniques, I can put in some rares, I can find this and that, and I can, if I want, I can put it on. I just need the strength for the decks or whatever. But in D4, they tell you what to wear. Like, these are the certain types of uniques that the rogue can wear, and that's it. You don't get to wear, I don't know. Well, there's something in D2R that is class specific, like the wands, right, for Sorc, and the Katars for Assassin. I think that's okay because it's very flavorful, and of course only an Assassin versus a Katar. But in D4 it's very restrictive, and they open it up with the latest patch a little bit. For example, the druids can use swords or something. But I mean, that goes back to the whole like missing element of you don't get to distribute attributes. You can only influence it a bit with Paragon, but it doesn't really have a meaning other than pure damage stats or something. It doesn't have a meaning in terms of gear, right? So you can the gear doesn't have really depth to it because you cannot really you can wear any piece that developer thinks is is something that you can wear, like in terms of like weapons and offhand and stuff. But in terms of like other equipment slots, you can just wear anything. You don't have like a requirement of strength or dexterity. Some uniques are still class restricted. For some it makes sense, of course. I don't need something that gives me rage when I'm a rogue. But it's just less open, and it still needs to cook a little more. And I hope the expansion will do something about it, that you can really build anything, and anything is, and you can put anything to the top. Like there's enough scaling that you can be, well, it can beat the hardest content with, and that's not true yet. Throwing knife is good gold. Yeah, oh, I missed it because I'm talking, I guess. In D2R, if you reach a point where it's not very efficient to grind, you can use your gear for another. Yeah, exactly. Gear dependence is hard in D4. In D2R, you can play the build until you get the gear. There's a poor gear progression curve in D4. Yeah, that's true. It's for example, in the latest patch, they removed core skill damage from everything, from weapons, from uniques, from they don't have it in tempering. And I like to play the inner sight rogue. So the legendary node that complements it is Ley Runner's Instinct, and it says that if you have inner sight up, you get 100% dodge for 2 seconds, and for every, or for like 20% or something of your core skill damage bonus, you get a multiplier to damage. So, but there is no core skill damage on any equipment. And I pinged Blizzard like twice or thrice on Twitter and asked them about it, but they just ignore it. It's just such a gap in the design, and you can get some Paragon nodes that give you core damage, and you can get the legendary node multiplier up to like 22% or something, but still leaving a gap because it can be go up to 35. And you cannot reach that, and that's one example of it is so far behind other builds. Not only because of that, there's also other issues with that, but I can literally only clear like the tier 4 out of tier 8 Infernal Hordes with my build. Given that, of course, there's some optimization still to be had. But if I just switch the build and switch to like different specialization, like combo points, I can clear like tier 6 or something, which is way harder. Or tier 5 at least, easily. I guess just a huge gap, and they need to close it or make it way more open, like make it way more crazy. And they did it like step by step so far. Like what I love in D2R, and there still could be more about this, like you have like these O skills, right? You get Whirlwind as an assassin if you build the weapon for it, and that's so cool. In D4 they can like expand so much on that idea and can like do so crazy stuff. I guess they haven't had the time yet. And then, oh, you get teleport, of course, we all know Enigma, and there's some other stuff you can like turn into a werewolf, or like a werebear as a sork, for example, or as a barb, and it's so cool stuff. But I'm guessing this comes later. When they have more time for that, when they have like all the basic systems in place. So the good thing is there's still room for improvement, and they're improving the game. Even though D2R hasn't had many updates in the last year, it's a perfect O2 Yeah, they're kind of the same and also different games, so it's hard to compare. D2R's definitely a lot slower. And I don't know if it's for a casual gamer, so I'm also doubting if I can play it. Actually, I didn't even skill. Finally have my Blade Sentinel, I should use it. Alright. What level are you? I think I'm level 7 actually. With all the talking, I was not using Blade Sentinel for like, I don't know, one and a half levels. But it's nice to talk about this stuff. And like without like big judgment or so, like D4 bad, D4 bad. No, D4 is not bad. It's just a different flavor of the game that we love, like the franchise that we love. I love blades. Yeah, blades are awesome. Blades are also so strong in normal. Falls off a bit later on because you need the gear for it. So I'm gonna break it back and want to open and talk about Diablo. Yeah, sure, man. That's what I'm here for. And I also want to talk about Diablo. I don't have anyone in my real life or something that I can talk Diablo with. So I really appreciate you coming here on your break. Thank you. Thanks for your having video streaming. Yeah, of course. I mean, I thank you for watching it, taking the time to watch it, to comment, to come here, talk about it. Just I think I reached a point with the videos of Diablo 2. I don't know what videos I want to make. I can make still. Mostly the way I do it is if I find something interesting or I find something that I think is interesting for the community, I make a video about it. But I'm not making a video. Sometimes I admit, like, there are some videos, of course I make them because I think they will be popular, or they could, but then it's the total opposite anyways. But in any case, I think I reached a point like half year ago or a couple months ago where there's not really much I can talk about anymore because the game is not changing, right? And if you really want to do it like on YouTube or streaming or something, that's the hard part. The game is not changing, it's not evolving, and so you kind of, I mean, I saw other channels, they reuse certain things or ideas or things they already talked about and try to give it a new spin. But I don't know if that's what I want to do, right? I talked to Diablo in Hello Mesh Discord. Most people have moved over to D4, but still some are playing D2R. Yeah, I'm in Double Billy's Discord. There's a lot of off-meta stuff going on, and they also talk Diablo as like a small community, I guess. I mean, there's like talking about it in terms of like writing about it, and I understand you right, but I'm talking kind of a bit different.
I need mana.
Yeah, maybe I'm leveling up a Incinerate Sork on D4 and try to see and compare the build to like previous season. Double is really cool. Yeah, he is really cool, and he has like good and crazy ideas in a game that is not changing, as you said. Still brings something fresh. Love the boys. It is the boys. Because I've come to kind of realize that it's. I think I like builds that have channeling skills. Not always, but it's kind of interesting that I like the Blade Fury Assassin the most here, and I like the Incinerate Sork in Diablo 4, which is also just a channeling skill where you just stand down and be like this turret, right? So, any changes? You mean in D2R? Or you mean in D4? I'm kind of hopping in between here now. Back and forth. There it is. So D2R, there's just been a few bug fixes, nothing that really changes anything. Aside from Blade for Assassin now doesn't stop casting when you use mouse and keyboard. Arctic Frost Druid, I think it's so bad. But yeah, it would be nice. It's something that also channels here, but Blade Fury might be the only really good channeling skill. Who knows? D2R? No, not really. It's just some minor bug fixes. Nothing to really, nothing really to write home about. Unless you only play mouse and keyboard and want to play a Blade Fury Assassin, then it's good news because it does feel more smooth. Oh, so not. Yeah, if you played it was really annoying, and I distinctly remember they did try to fix it once already. I saw it in the patch and I was like, wow, cool, and it's like way back. Seems they never really fixed it. And now they might have fixed it. I mean, yeah, it does feel better actually. I tried it. But since I'm mostly using controller, for me it's not a big change. I don't know if Josh is using mouse and keyboard or controller with his Blade Fury. Let's get the redo. So, what do we need from the council? We need Tal F, huh? Tal F. Boom. So strong. Ooh, we got a set item. Infernal Craniums. Actually, pretty good. It has 10 auras. 20 damage goes to mana. It just looks so bad. You keep it a mouse ball, then it's a good change for you, I expect. If you're going Blade Fury, I think you also go Traps, if I recall correctly. Which, you know, technically Blade Fury is Traps. Nice. Damage reduced by 1. Maybe I'll bring my Switch to work tomorrow for my breaks. Yeah, I also got the game on Switch. Unfortunately, it's not cross progression. That would be nice. But if you mainly and only play on Switch, then it's still good. So we could still trade something because I can also fire it up on my Switch. Oh, no, we cannot because it's not cross progression, right? Wait, it is? Huh? Let me think about it. It is. Is it cross progression? I forgot. I know that you cannot play. It's not cross play. It is cross progression online. Ah, okay, yeah. Ah, yeah. That's why. Ah, okay. That's good. Something. So we could potentially trade at some point because I can fire it up on the Switch. I personally don't really like it on the Switch. Like the graphics are so downgraded. The frames are just like 30 FPS. But for on the go, it's kind of neat. I want Clock of Shadows. Where is the countess? There is the countess. We're so strong. Ral and Tal, that's a good one. I want. Super cool! And so was D3. You can play D3 online without internet. You can play D3 online without internet. Yeah, and I think there was actually somehow they managed to cheat on console. I also played D3 on console. I actually enjoyed it very much, even on Switch, because it was also 60 FPS on Switch, and I played it like together with my back then girlfriend, and we played through the whole thing, even on the small screen sometimes. It's so funny. So it's really cool because it's so flexible, right? Not Darkwood, Stonyfield. So yeah, I wonder if Diablo 4 will come to a eventual Switch 2. Probably will, it just makes sense. I got the Legion Go. I don't know if you know that one, but it's like this handheld PC, right? And yeah, Diablo 4 is running pretty well on that, and Diablo 2 is 60 FPS. For some reason, Diablo 2 is actually pretty heavy on resources. Like, it's not that different from Diablo 4.
Tristram, the first to fall to Diablo's wrath.
All right. Have have fun if it's possible working. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And yeah, see you next time. Have a good day.
I need mana.
Help me. Go to the rogue camp.
Kane, go to the road camp.
Told ya. I need some space here for the lag. I could kill Griswold, I think. Yeah. Why don't... nothing really worth it. Maybe the wand. Actually, maybe the heavy boots. Oh, another house. Faster hit recovery is neat. I think faster unwalk only spawns later. Ooh, 3 cold reds. I'll take it. Let's give me a good ring, Akara. Another damage reduced by 1, so we have damage reduced by 2. Plus to maximum damage, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe I should sell this in Act 2. Put this here, put this here. Put this here. Now we need to do some console runs. Contest runs. I wonder if I should have put a point in burst of speed. I think we're gonna switch to fade anyways at some point. What's SSDHF? Oh, stay safe, don't die, have fun. Wow. That's a long one. Oh no, it's a river map. Where is the tower? We're looking for the tower, tower. Yes, he said with a stern voice. There it is. Bada bam. East. Ah, yeah. I need laying of hands at some point. It's on my wish list. Ah, well, I don't actually have a wish list, but it's so strong. And then we need Natalia's full set. I hope hope it can be achieved in hardcore somehow, because that will give us huge survivability. Super chest. I need mana potions, please. I'm out of mana. I'm out of the mana. Should we hire Alicia? What level is she? 3? Cannot even use her skills. Man, these guys block a lot, huh? Block. It's kind of funny that they can block the Blade Sentinel. Funny and annoying.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Ah, I can't carry anymore. Do you already know? I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. Oops. This is too easy almost. Famous last words.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. By the way, I can't carry anymore. So we have the F rune. I'm actually already done here. Ooh, let's get the strength. Ooh, 3 all res. That's kind of neat. All right. First milestone achieved. We got the stealth armor. We got it. We got it, boys. We got it. Tell F stealth. Alright, I'm gonna make a break. I'm gonna get some breakfast and stuff. Thanks for joining. Hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you next